Alright, I'm going to replace the battery in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's like 2011 and newer. And because I don't want to lose any data there in my radio, for example, or I don't want to enter a pin code in the radio, I'm going to power the vehicle here with the jump start wires here with my lawnmower battery, 12 volt, so I won't lose power. The passenger seat we have to push all the way forward and up. I do this in fast forward here. And then we lift up and remove the cover under the seat, under the passenger seat. We also notice that there is a manual on there, so it says on there how to do this whole procedure. Very good to know. First I remove the mounting brackets. There's 2 screws to take out. The replacement battery I bought is this one here, from this company, because I have a 4-year free replacement warranty on it. Also, it's made in the US. And if the battery dies within the first 3 years, I think it has the tow truck included, roadside assistance. So the bracket comes out. I use my power drill here to get this out because it's like very long studs, and I don't want to do this here for too long, so to speed this up. Then I remove the vent hose. This car has only one. Some have 2, one on this side, one on the other side. Let's put this to the side. And then I can take this bracket out here. And once that is out, you can slide the battery out through the hole here. Now, first I remove the ground wire. You have to loosen that screw, and then you can pull it up. Twisting a little and pulling upwards. There you go. We can hook this here to the side. And this is all plastic on the sides. And then I also have to take the power off, the positive. There. Now, we need to be careful that we do not touch here with our metal tool, that we don't touch any other metal, because we have this car powered up through this lawnmower battery on the outside there. Most of the pieces around here are plastic, so they shouldn't be a problem there. You can push the battery forward a little to do this, and then you can take this one off here. Little jiggle back and forth, and then you have it. Now, because this is still powered up by the lawnmower battery, I need to isolate this here, so that it doesn't touch any metal pieces there. And let me put the camera back on the tripod. What I do to do this, the easiest for me here is to just use one of my leather gloves. So I just put my leather glove over it, and then it really cannot make contact with any other metal, and then I just pull the battery out. It's super heavy. It's like some 40 pounds. So the thing is heavy. And it's hot today, I tell you. So get that out of here. And then the new battery has a hole here where we can put the vent in, and on the other side it has a hole too. So this is the old battery, right? So there is a plug in there. So to close that hole, and we take that out with the hook here. And then we put this in, I'm sorry that you can't see this, right? So I have this little hook where I pull that white plastic piece out, and I insert this in the new battery. Let me see here how the new battery looks like here. That's the new battery on the side with the power here. See there? That's where we have to plug in this plug, and then on this side we use the vent. Yeah? That's where we plug the vent in. Alright. So here we come with this battery. All the way in. Make sure it sits left and right in the correct position. And then we connect the positive pole first. There, and then the negative. And we tighten the screws to specification. Now, the torque is on this lid we just removed earlier, where the lid shows the instructions on how to do this. There is a torque spec on there and how tight you have to do this. And then here, remove the plastic cover and get the ground connected. So once we do this, once we have this connected here, we can go and disconnect our lawnmower battery on the outside with the jumper cables. There you go. Yeah, this is our bend. So, but jumper cable is disconnected, and then we put this mounting plate on there again. Put the two screws on there, the two nuts. We can put the vent in. All the way in. It's a little tight, everything here. There we go. And then two of those. I put the little grease on there. They were a little rusted. Now the vent has a little valve on there. As you can see, this little plastic piece there. There's a little ball in there, so it clogs the hole up there in case it fills up with water. So if you drive through deeper water with the car, since that is an SUV here, and there would be water coming in through that vent hose, it would fill up the battery with water up there. That's not so good. So that's why it's this valve in there. I think it's best if it points downwards, so that the ball in there has the chance to swim up when there's water pressure coming from underneath. So when we are done with this, we are putting the cover back on. Get in there, so you have to go the ones in the back first. There's two on the sides. Just push down, you hear it click, and then those two, and then we're good. Now all it's left now is take your tools out of the car and then drive the seat backwards. And that's it. That's how easy that is to put the battery in here.